here at San Diego Comic-Con. We're here with Marvin Jones.
Yes.
Marvin, we're here to talk about Defiant.
Yes.
The story of Robert Smalls.
Yes, sir.
It's a story near and dear to my heart. I've been following it for so long. I've just been such a fan. Hearing it initially, it just seemed like an action film. His life, everything he does was just so insane. And I know it's connected with a lot of the people with Legion M. Their fans have been like asking it for so long.
Yeah.
And now we've got the comic book.
Now we got the comic
which
book.
Blew Kickstarter out of the water.
Yep.
It's just so much people are interested.
Right.
We've got the first book.
Yes.
It's wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you.
So what's next? When are we getting the next book? What's the next plans for the story?
Next issue should be out really soon. We don't have a date just yet, but really soon. And like you say, like the project Defiant started originally as a film project and is a film project, right? So that's the mothership of Defiant is a big budget film, action film, but we've kind of taken a little shift and just telling a real superhero story that has all the resolve and determination and tenacity that a Spider-Man would have or a Superman would have or anything like that, right? But Robert Smalls is a real human being in American history that defied the odds, since the term Defiant. So the next book should be coming out very soon. Very happy. The first, the reception from the first comic book, the Kickstarter campaign exceeded our expectations. And then Stranger Comics, Sebastian Jones, who's, if you know his work with Niobe and titles like that, is just a genius when it comes to storytelling in the graphic novel space. He came on and took this bull by the horns, man, and did something again that even I have been working on this 4 years. He exceeded our expectations, man. And when you see, if you like the first book, when you see the next and then the full novel, it's pretty incredible to watch, man, and witness. So, and to be a part of, in my case.
So I know Rob has taken the comic book and he is breaking it down into sections of the story.
Yeah.
Because they have such different tonal stories.
Yeah.
His youth, the action, and then how much of a legacy he left behind. They're like different feelings.
They are.
So when you make the movie, what are you going to focus on a certain portion of his life? Are you going to tell the whole story? And how do you manage those different vibes?
That's a great question. I think that's what makes a film great, right? As you see the polarizing journey of a human story, right? Because all of our lives have so many different phases to them, right? And what makes Robert Smalls unique in that space is that his phases all have an air of heroism to them that is superhuman.
I like that.
It's really it's superhuman, from him, coming out of slavery to hijacking a ship, surrendering that ship, right? Surviving that journey, and then going into politics, into entrepreneur endeavors, creating school system, public school system, like the list goes on and what he did. I think one of the most heroic things that he did was that he lived to die of old age, in that time doing things that were just unheard of, for a black man in America. So with the film, though, to your point, with the film, I think it's going to be important to give the audience a full scope of what's possible.
And just use his bravery as the main throw line that keeps
I think
tied together.
if you think about it, the title was so fitting, Defiant, right? Because he was, in order to do what he did, to accomplish what he accomplished, right? His nature, his human nature, had to be defiant.
He just seemed like a character that was looking for the next fight, the next good fight,
and the next mountain to climb.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
From what you guys have done so far with the comic book, if that's a testament to what you're going to do with the film, I'm super excited.
Thank you, man.
Thank you again so much,
Thank you,
and
for
I can't wait to see it, man.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you.